Hello. I wanted to take 5 minutes maybe and just share a thought for Christmas time. Yesterday I was sharing at church and I said something like, don't celebrate Christmas so much that you leave out Jesus. Whoa, what does that mean? We talk sometimes about making sure that Jesus is the reason for the season. We want to remember him. And so let's think about this a little bit. We notice this time of year that everybody's wanting our attention. Every store's got sales. There's all kinds of things to do. Our schedule fills up quickly, and it's all good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff going on. But if we're not careful, that good stuff will have us in a whirlwind, and we'll be like, whoa, where did Christmas go? And so I thought I would pop in here with an idea. Here's the thought. You have other options. Maybe you don't have to jump into the whirlwind this year. You can choose peace. You can choose presence. What do I mean by that? Well, in John 14:27, Jesus tells us, he tells his disciples and us too, he says, peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Do not be afraid. He says, my peace I give to you. And it's not like the world's peace where it's always responsibilities and there's like strings attached. But his peace is deep and it's true peace. So even while the world is buzzing around us, you can have peace. But you might have to be intentional about it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're not intentional, if you're just going with the flow, it'll have you swept up into all the busyness of the season. And again, it's not really bad stuff, but at the end of it, you'll be worn out. And I don't want you to have a Christmas hangover in January. So what do? I was thinking about, I want to celebrate Christmas with all my might, just like David danced in the presence of God with all his might. But how do we do that and have peace? It reminds me of a blog post I wrote like 8 years ago, and I was talking about my birthday and how sometimes it's easier to give gifts than to give ourselves. Sometimes it's easier to give someone a present than to give them our presence, right? We can spend all this time buying gifts for people and then realize I don't have any time left to just be with them. And I think about that with God. Like, what would God want for Christmas? If we could give God a gift, what would he want? And I wonder if maybe it'd be on his heart that we might slow down a little bit. Maybe he would want us to make some time in our schedule just to be with him, to turn off the wonderful Christmas songs. We love the Christmas songs, but sometimes to turn it off and let our mind be still and just enjoy his peace. He says, my peace I give to you. And so I'm not here to put just a downer on Christmas at all. I love Christmas time, but I'm just here to share a thought. How do we take time in our Christmas season and spend some time with Jesus, some time in the presence of the Lord, and not to leave him out of all the celebrating we're doing that's really all about him anyway? And so I want to encourage you just to think about that, and then as you spend time with him, as that peace is in your heart, we can then all celebrate Christmas with all our might. Have a great day.